Going on, guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Father's Day, so shout out to the dads, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to talk about a story I seen Friday night that I want to cover. And it's out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out Charlotte. It's about a family that had, I guess, one of their kids had some friends over. They were playing video games and things got heated. What followed after that is truly amazing. I'm going to show you something. A lot of people don't do this nowadays, and I don't know if they did this in this video or not, but when we were younger, our parents used to vet our friends to see if these are people that we could possibly be around that wouldn't be a negative influence on us. Nowadays, I think a lot of times people look at kids like, oh, he has friends, and as long as they're in the house and not outside and, you know, they're in the house, they're safe. Yeah, well, sometimes bad influence can be let in the front door of your house and can be a part of something that involves all of you in a negative impact. I want you to take a look at this, guys, and we'll come back to this. I mean, it's no loyalty nowadays with people, and people use the word friend loosely, especially a lot of younger folks nowadays. Not all, but a lot of younger folks. It's like, man, we are losing our whole situation of just mindset of what it is to be human and to have a friend, a true friend. Take a look.
Learning more about a shooting into a family's home in North Charlotte that sent the 7 people inside into a panic. It happened at a North Charlotte home on Misty Creek Drive about 1:45 Thursday morning. WBTV's Claire Kopsky has been in that neighborhood today, speaking with the family who was inside the house when it was shot at.
Well, the good news tonight is that, yes, everyone on this block is okay. The mother inside this house tells me that she had just finished up her bedtime prayers in one of these front bedrooms when she started hearing gunshots, and then says she was grazed by a bullet. While WBTV has yet to confirm a connection with CMPD, that mother tells us that she believes an argument over a video game is what led to the shooting.
They were just like, all right, bet, all right. And I was like, whoa, what is all of this going on?
Those were the words this mother says she heard inside her home around 1:20 Thursday morning that got her attention.
My son was on his video game, and of course, you know, like how teenagers typically do, they're, you know, hype on the game, they're exchanging words.
She says it got to a point that she told her teenage son to call it quits on his video game for the night.
It's just a game. Get off, regroup, you know, you don't have to, you know, you can end the game.
But then about 20 minutes after telling her son to end the game, she tells me she heard gunshots.
Because if you saw the bullet from inside the house where it missed my daughter and grazed my leg, it was just like, I can't put it into words.
The neighbor across the street says that she heard the whole thing.
Pow, pow, 6 times, 6 rounds. And before it got to the very last round, I was calling 911.
Another neighbor on Misty Creek Drive shared this doorbell surveillance footage with WBTV showing 2 people dressed in dark clothing shooting at the front of the house.
It was the weirdest, wildest experience that I ever experienced in my life.
Charlotte-Mecklenburg police report that there were up to 7 firearms involved, and that this is being investigated as an aggravated assault with damage and vandalism to a property. This family says they're just grateful the damage and injuries weren't worse.
And I had a 2-year-old in the house. I had my other 10-year-old nephews in the house. So it's just like other people that were in the house, and my mom was in the house. It was just like all of this was senseless.
Now, CMPD says this is still an active investigation and did not confirm or deny if the suspects are still on the run. Now, while CMPD did not connect the argument during the video game to the shooting, the mother at this home says they will be taking a break from video games this summer. In Charlotte, I'm Claire Kopsky, WBTV, on your side.
Guys, there it is. Some more ninjutsu. You get into, you know, a heated argument over a video game, go outside, shoot the house up. Seems right. I'll tell you something, man. I'm gonna see if I can explain this to you. This whole thing, like you starting to see, I mean, you see this a lot. Like the thing that's bothering me is these kids have relationships with each other, like, you know, like friendships, and they know each other, and they're still doing this in times of anger. 7 people in the house. Did you see them out there jumping up and down, looking stupid with the gun? I don't know where they learned that from. That's one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. Bullets going all over the outside of the house because they was told to shut the game down, and I guess told her to send her friends home. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Guys are competitors. That's in our nature. But you know, long time ago, back in the day, when we would get too loud, we would have distinct instructions, or our children had instructions out how the household worked. So it ain't no yelling, ain't no screaming, ain't no fighting, ain't no arguing, ain't nothing, because we knew how to act in our house, and we had to introduce others how to act accordingly to stay in the house if we're in there doing something as innocent as playing video games. I remember when in my grandfather's house, when you came in the house, you had to sit there and be respectful. You know what I'm saying? You don't touch the remote. You don't touch none of that. You know, you tell me what you want to watch or what we going to watch. We'll watch it. You know, ain't no getting up, going in the fridge. Ain't none of that type of stuff. Like you home yourself. It was like a certain level of respect people had for other people's establishment. Now it's like kids could come in your house and not even speak to you as a parent. They walk in the house, see you, and just keep walking with their friend. Like you got to speak when you come in here. It's crazy how people just turn on each other nowadays in times of just extreme anger. You was in the house playing. Yeah, you know, you and whoever was in there start getting competitive and start getting crazy. But, you know, you heard the mom. She was like, I was like, whoa, what is happening here? It shouldn't even got that damn far. Shouldn't. Where they making little veiled threats and then go outside and execute them threats, come back and shoot the house up. And then they saying they ain't saying no correlation in the house getting shot up with that. I mean, come on, man, stop it. Stop it. The media got to say what the media got to say, but you put it out there as if the same people shot the house up. What's crazy is they were on foot. They did this on foot. So all that noise you was making, that shooting at a house, there are other people watching you walk down the street or run down the street after you did it. Look stupid. Then again, when people get mad, they had this tunnel vision. They don't care who sees them. They only care the objective of trying to hurt somebody else that hurt them internally. When we was younger, if friends crossed us on the wrong, like, you know, crossed us the wrong way, we would just eliminate them and leave them alone. We would just back away from them. Because a lot of times, you know, separating yourself from somebody that's used to having you in their life is enough to where they say, you know, hey, let's come back and talk about it, or I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Nowadays, it's not even like that. You could be friends with somebody, they want to kill you, take you off the planet forever. So it ain't no making it up. I mean, I guess I look at anger differently. You know, if I have an issue with somebody that I'm real close to, we can agree to disagree, or if it's too intense, we can part ways and just not deal with each other no more. Because you got to remember, the path in your life is your own path, not nobody else's. There's so many people now making their problems other people's problems, and they winding up killing each other. For real. I mean, it's cutthroat being a kid nowadays with a lot of this type of stuff happening. And if they doing this stuff at a young age when they don't even know what the world is about, that make me think about the world 20 or 30 years from now, when a lot of these ones that are out here doing this get up to age to where they got to chip in and do something and be productive. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I can't believe that you shot a house up after, I guess, they had to shut it down from y'all arguing, and you come back and risk the lives of other people when you have an issue with 1 or 2 people in the house over a video game. A video game. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.